it's time, finally, to give y'all somewhat of a house update, because this is really more of a house update than it is a holiday decor tour. But it is still Christmas decor for y'all as well. It's just, since we moved in on October 23rd, 2021, just not even 2 months ago, we obviously have accomplished a lot. And I know I probably don't give ourselves more credit than we are due, because it's been a crazy couple of months with my continued issues with my back pain, and then of course with Brad's recent trips to the ER several times. It's just been crazy, and then dealing with all the stuff still with the builder. But I am so happy to finally share what the house looks like today, December 7th, 2021. It's decorated for Christmas. It may not be my exact vision for the house. I wanted to get more garlands, more lights, because I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday ever. I know next year is definitely gonna look a lot different compared to this year, but overall, I'm like 1000% excited to share this with you guys. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Let's get this thing started. And before we get started, I should add, it's probably gonna be a long video, so sit back, relax, get a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you prefer, a little snack, popcorn, chocolate, whatever you need, holiday cookies, and then you can go ahead and continue hitting the play button. Oh, and one more thing, I promise we'll get to the start of the tour. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a big old thumbs up, and definitely comment below. We love to chat with y'all. Let's get started. Starting off in the hallway, let's get this thing started. In the hallway here leading to the front 2 bedrooms, we have this like random little corner nook. If it was my choice, I would have just had them not put it in there, but we didn't have that option. So I just put this little jar here with some pine and pine cones. And then these 2 little votives that we got 5-6 years ago in Disney, and I have some flameless candles in there, and I just thought it looked cute. It just gave something to that space over here as you walk into the craft room or into the guest bedroom. It's time to head into our Disney guest room, which is themed after Minnie and Mickey, our favorite couple. There's a lot of things I still want to do in here, but for now it definitely will suffice for anyone coming to stay with us, because there's a bed, there's a closet, there's lights, and all is good. Some things I want to change in here. I want to adjust the furniture a little bit. I'm going to have Brad move the bed and the side table to the right a little bit further, just to give a little bit more space on the other side where the bookshelf is. Eventually I would like to get some white furniture in here, or maybe some gray furniture, just to add some character to the room, because as of right now it's just all black in here, which is fine. It's just temporarily what I had to use, because 1, time, 2, money, and yeah. I was just compromising as we moved in. I eventually want to get a new comforter for this bed, but right now I just have this inexpensive white quilt that I got from at home recently. And on this side I have my bookshelf here with all things Minnie and Mickey. I love it so much. I definitely want to add more greenery into this room, add some stuff to the walls, of course. It's just, you know, you can only do so much with moving in not that long ago. But up close here, you can see I have these cute little peppermints. Are they focusing? Not really. They're sort of hard to come up on camera since they're lit up, but they're little peppermint candy lights, which are really cute. I have my 2 Minnie Mouse mason jar things that I got at Dollar General this past summer, and I just put a flameless candle in both of those. Then I have some more of those peppermint lights down below. You can see I have just a cute little shelf over there. The peppermint tree in this room. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Down below, I have my Mickey and Minnie and the gang Christmas train that Brad got me a few years ago. And then the peppermint tree. And then this cute little display here. So sad story on this. Got this like a couple years ago at Lowe's and the LED part stopped working. So I just wrapped some lights around it to still use it as decor. Love these. Got these from the Carrots Over House several years ago for like $9.99. Good steal. There's an up close of the peppermint tree. Love it so much. I think eventually, since I now have this theme in this room, I want to make like Mickey and Minnie peppermint ornaments. I thought that'd be really cute for on this tree for maybe next year or down the road. Here we are walking into the room. And yes, sometimes I just keep the lights on even at night when it's just the two of us, because Christmas makes me happy, so why not? And there's the tree. I love it so much. And I think the little display on top of the dresser looks really cute too. Now it's time to head into my craft room, my happy place. It's getting a little bit late in the day for me to just even film this as is because we still don't have any light fixtures in there. And I just realized the lamp that I put over there on those shelves, I didn't even put a light bulb in, so not really prepared, am I? So definitely a work in progress still for the room, but if you guys have been following the last couple videos, it's definitely much better than what it was before. I need to get a new craft chair for in here as well. I still need to get that big bookshelf that I'd like to have in the corner there. I just haven't gone to Target yet. But here's my cute little dresser set up here with all of my fun decor. Eventually I'd like to get some greens and stuff in here. Eventually things on the walls, but as of right now it's super cute and I love it. This is my fun little ornament stand I got at Epcot at the Germany pavilion, and then this is just a cute little ornament from Lennox, and this was from last year 2020. So ever since I got this stand, which was like back living in Georgia I believe, I put the previous year ornament because my mother and father-in-law always get us the Lennox Minnie or Mickey ornament or both for Christmas each year, so it's been a tradition. So that's there. Over here is the grouping of shelves that I have, and it still needs some organization, but it's definitely better than what it was. Don't mind the date, that is definitely wrong. Over here is another little cluster of bookshelves that I have. Yeah, I think it's cute. I have this Minnie, yeah, that's not Minnie. I have a Mickey Mouse Nutcracker that some of our friends got us for Christmas several years ago. We love it, and I thought that was a perfect home. I have these Christmas Carol characters that are the gang, and I just have them sitting there in front. Eventually I'd like to get maybe some garland for there and things, but I didn't want to buy too much for in here since eventually I would like to get some new furniture, so I didn't really spend any extra money in here. And then here is the tree. Of course, the monorail is below, and I just love it. This is the same way I've been decorating the Disney tree for the last like 7, 8 maybe years longer. It's definitely been since we've been married. Next year I definitely want to change it up, but had to do the same style tree one last time in the new house here. I'm not going to go through all the ornaments or anything, but just showing you a little bit of up close. This is one of my favorites. Love it. Oh goodness. love it. And of course I do have a little Mickey here, and of course Minnie. So that is the Disney tree. I don't do any kind of like theme on here except maybe the red and white theme, I guess, to sort of play off the tree skirt that I have. But I just buy ornaments that we love, and they don't necessarily have to be just Minnie and Mickey, because obviously here's Donald, here's Mary Poppins, oh gosh, there's Al. Guess I don't really need to do what it looks like at more of like a darker time in here, since there's not a lot of lighting in here, but definitely happy with how it turned out for now in this room. We're now back at the back of the house, and we're gonna go into our nautical theme guest room, so let's head in. This is the bigger of the 3 guest rooms that we have, and yeah, nothing on the walls. Definitely need to get some new end tables for on either side of the bed. I want to get maybe some white ones that are taller and that maybe have like a bookshelf style to them, just to add some decor and stuff in here. Yeah. The bedding is fine for now. I want to get like some new throw pillows, that kind of thing, but for now everything is good. I love the new quilt that I found this past summer before we moved in. I think it looks cute on the bed, especially since this is our nautical room. Back here is the dresser, TV stand. It's not a dresser, it's a bookshelf that we have the TV on. I want to paint this eventually a navy blue color. At least that's what I'm thinking, just to add a little bit of color in here besides the blue on the bed. I don't love the decor on the shelf whatsoever, but for now it's fine. Again, I just wanted to get something in here because we have family coming, and I just wanted to get it unpacked kind of thing. I just have this cute little set of boxes here with a tree on this side, and then over here I have a Santa that my mom made years ago, and just a little candle with a candle holder. This bench here actually matches the end tables in here. I improvised on this tree so much. This was like a $2 score at like Dollar General, but you wouldn't know it because it's a very, very thin tree. But I added a bunch of berry picks like this, and I added these, they're more picks here. So I just made it look much fuller than what it really is. But I think it's really pretty with the red, and I just added a little bit of starfish just to, or sea stars, whichever way you call them, just to add a little bit of that nautical touch in here. And the reason why I added the red is because I got this sign at Kirkland's years ago, and I love it so much, and I thought it'd be pretty here on the bench, and then that way I could bring in my boxes that have all of the red on it as well. So there's the tree. It's so pretty. I can't believe I turned a $2 tree into something a little bit fuller compared to what it was. I wish I would have had like a before on it, because let me tell you, it was pretty sad. And then the little stands, nightstands, have those lights that we got at Christmas tree shop. But again, I think it will look much better once I get like a nightstand that's a little bit higher, to give it some more height and stuff in here. Right now I feel like it's too low to the ground, but again, it works. Added this cute little candy cane garland up here. I would love to get some greenery for on top as well, and to add some lights to that as well for next year, but just ran out of time. And then I have this cute Minnie and Mickey here on the bed, just welcoming any guests that come in to stay in this room. Next room I'm going to show you all is our bedroom. Alright, here is our bedroom. So, work in progress, as I've stated. One thing that we finished was adding the ceiling fan. We put that up ourselves. Well, our father-in-law helped us with it, but that is one addition that we've done so far besides the blinds. This is the old TV stand from the old bedroom. I still have yet to paint that. I want to paint it a blue color similar to the bedspread. Same thing over here with this cute little jewelry stand. I want to get a bigger one, and I found one. I'm sort of waiting for a sale, but as of right now I just put that in the corner. These are the old nightstands that we had in our old bedroom. We would like to get like longer dressers, like the 3-drawer style for on either side. Same bedding as you guys have seen in some of our recent vlogs from the old house. I want to get some new pillows for the bed. I actually want to get 3. The last time that I used these big pillows was when we still had the queen bed in our old house back in Georgia before we got this bed, and I never got a 3rd one since we lived in Florida. I just never did. So I want to get 3 just so it balances out a little bit better on the bed, and I want to get like a new pillow for up front. Over in the corner here is where we'd like to get our dresser. So we want to get like a pretty long dresser that fits in between both of those windows. Maybe a mirror there, not 100%. Here's the TV. Here's the little mirror that I've had forever. I really would like to upgrade to get like a really big one and a wider one eventually, but right now, again, it's not so important. I just have another one of those little trees that I got like years ago at Target for like $1 after Christmas sale. It was one of those things you couldn't pass up. This is a funny story for the trees. Well, first of all, let me do the magic touch. Yay! If y'all have not invested into remotes, anything that plugs in, it's just so much nicer, because watch. Magic. Ah. Ooh. Ah. You know? Let me set that down. So if you've followed us on Instagram, or if you haven't followed on Instagram, please be sure to go over to Our Life Full of Zest on Instagram, because you would have already seen that I had previously decorated this tree with those navy ornaments. But I got this tree at the store at home for an amazing deal. It was marked down 75% off. Because it was missing a tree stand. Yep, that's right. Got this tree just like a week and a half ago and could not resist. Found the tree stand to make it work at Walmart for $10.98. So altogether, basically $44 tree that was originally close to $200. So yay! So what I did is I decided to just keep this skinny tree up for now. We wanted a bigger tree eventually for this room, and we have one now, and I now have like a little forest thing going on here. I just quick added the blue ornaments to the tree here. Didn't really do anything else to it. So now this skinny tree is basically just neutrals with a little bit of blue. And the reason I went with those 2 blue colors is because of the bedspread behind me. And then I just added this little tree here because at first I was just going to do the 2 bigger ones, and then I thought it looked a little strange. So I just added this cute little flock tree that I got from Family Dollar back in Georgia, I think for like $2 at the end of Christmas sale. The stand never worked, but I've always just used like a bucket with some styrofoam in it, and it works perfect as a tree stand. So pretty cool. And here's what the room looks like, somewhat dark. It's going on 5 o'clock, so it's still sort of bright in here, but just wanted to sort of give y'all the little ambiance. There's the tree over in the corner. Then the 3 trees that y'all saw earlier. This is just what they look like when it's starting to get a little bit dark in here. Finally at the front door. I guess I should have said earlier in the vlog when I first started, don't mind any of the blue tape that y'all still see, because that's our way of knowing that things are still needing to get fixed. And you'll probably see a bunch of blue tape here on the floor in the great room kitchen area, because a lot of the flooring has to get fixed in here, so just FYI. But I'm so excited to finally share this part of the house with y'all. All right, this is what it looks like when you first walk into the house. We're super happy with how things turned out so far. We have some things that we'd like to do eventually, but we're sort of just taking one thing at a time. I'll start off over here to the left. That's the den of craziness, which I'm not going to share today. On either side of the den doors, I have these two tables just with some simple decorations, a Christmas tree at the bottom of each side, and then a basket filled with different ornaments and balls with some lights. Here in this section, we would like to get some sort of round entry table and put a rug underneath there just to sort of fill this space here. Off to the right here is our dining area, and eventually I'd like to change out the light fixture. We are looking for a new dining table. We also need to get a rug to go underneath. I did do just a little simple tree here in the corner, and then I did some simple decor on the table. I wasn't really too inspired with this section just because I really would like to get a new table, so I think that's sort of what's holding me back a little bit. And of course we want to get some stuff on the wall. Then walking into the living room area, we are temporarily keeping this section, not the sectional, the recliner, not 100% if we're going to keep it there. It's comfortable for me for my back, so for right now we're keeping it. Not 100% with the color, but again, we're just sort of testing the waters with how everything is. I do like this ottoman, but I am eventually going to recover it with a different fabric. This is our new sectional and rug that we just purchased before moving into the house. We still need to add the ceiling fan fixture in here, but that will come eventually. Here is our beach Christmas tree. Absolutely love it so much. On the tree, I have ornaments that I purchased and then ornaments that I made. For example, this little guy here I've made myself. These were painted by yours truly. These were also made by me, and the seahorses, along with a few others as well, but I just love how it turned out this year. In this section here, I really wanted to add more lights and more garland, but again, I can only do so much after just moving into the house, but I think overall the aesthetic and everything feels really nice in here. It's really nice and cozy. Our sectional is super comfy. We love the sectional so much. On the coffee table, I just have some fresh flowers with some greenery that are pine, different types of pine branches right now. Super simple, but super pretty. But here's a look at the house from this direction. Back here, these two bookshelves with some simple decor. Again, love to get some lights and garland, but I still think it looks beautiful. This section here is called like a cafe nook, so we still need to get rid of that light fixture and do just one of the can lights eventually. Eventually here I'd like to do a coffee bar. We're still trying to pick out the furniture piece that we want here. We're not sure if we just want like a sideboard buffet or if we want to get a hutch. Haven't fully decided, but we definitely are doing some sort of coffee bar here to the left. Eventually here, I'd like to get like a taller hutch or cabinet just for extra storage and for decor, and then use this little table somewhere else. I love my kitchen. I love how it connects into the great room. It just makes things feel like very open, but yet not too open, especially with having this wall here. And I really do love having that wall because it allows me to put some decor right there with the bookshelf and eventually something on the wall. So I honestly love how everything turned out. On the front here, I just have a cute little display of a Christmas tree and some driftwood and things. Then I have another fresh flower arrangement here. Walking over this way, I just have a few little touches through here. Not too many, but I think it definitely is pretty. We definitely need to get a rug for in here still, and I'm still debating whether or not to put any decor above the cabinets. I probably will, but I'll keep it probably really simple. I would like to get some garland that lights up for next year as well for on the top for the holiday, but for right now, it's still our kitchen and we love it. It is officially nighttime, and here is what our house looks like with all the lights turned off and just the glow of Christmas lights all over the house. And to be honest, I think I might have mentioned this before, but hopefully next year I can have a lot more garland and a lot more lights on the garland throughout the house. But I'm still really pleased with how everything has come along in the house, especially since we just moved into the house on October 23rd and today's the 7th of December. So super happy. Over here on the left, again, I'm not going to go into too much detail just because, you know, you guys saw everything before, but I just love how adding some lights just make everything look so much more magical, you know? Over here, I definitely should have added like some sort of lights on the table here, but we still have, you know, the cute little tree back there in the corner. Love it. Here, this bookshelf, just that one little garland that I have there, but again, it just adds a little something, especially since, like I said before, there's nothing on the walls yet. Here's the glow of the Christmas tree. Oh, I just love it so much. So beautiful. Here's a look at the tree this way. So pretty. One place that I'm definitely missing, last year I did like garland with lights and stuff, swooped across the top here, and it was so much prettier. But again, I need some new garland, so it is what it is. Love how everything looks from this direction. Yay. Going into the kitchen. And then here's the little tree that I have lit up here. I have my little lights here. The 2 candles on either side of the stove. This tree. And then last but not least, this tree here, which you can also see from the other side, which I'll show you guys in just a second. The tree on that side. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed seeing our house as it stands today. We couldn't be more grateful, more excited to be experiencing our first Christmas in our brand new house. Thanks so much again for following along today. If you guys truly loved what you saw, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below, make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, all of the above, and we will see you all in the next vlog. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day.